Hey guys, before I start this creepypasta, I just like to thank everybody for the support that I received on my last video. It's only been up for about a day and a half now, and it's almost got 200 views, which is amazing. Um, just one thing I'd like to address before we start this as well. Um, I got comments in the last video about my microphone, and I just like to let everyone know that I have ordered a snowball microphone, and that's supposed to be coming in the mail within the next couple of days. So most likely the next video will be recorded on that microphone. This microphone I'm using right now doesn't have the greatest quality, but I really wanted to make another video and I didn't want to wait a couple more days. So I decided to read this short creepypasta for you guys. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this story and thank you all so much for the support. Let me just start with for 8 years I have lived in my house with little to no problems. So, when I heard scratching coming from my closet, I thought nothing of it. I have 2 cats. I'm sure one of them was doing their weird cat voodoo shit they usually do in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. The following night, though, as both cats slept in my bed with me, I heard the scratching again. Curious, I clicked on my phone to shine it towards the closet, only to come up with nothing. My cats had definitely noticed as well, rushing over there quickly to kill whatever big-ass mouse creature it could have been. I searched the area the following morning, and still nothing was out of place, and I didn't see any scratches anywhere. Weird. Fast forward to a few weeks later. I'm having a get-together with a couple friends, and I direct a +1 towards my bathroom. A few moments later, she comes back into the living room with her eyes wide open, talking about seeing something moving in the floor vent. That led me to believe a sneaky animal had snuck under my house and tried to make a new home. After telling everyone about the scratching, they all agreed it could be an animal. I decided to deal with it the next morning, since the animal hasn't done anything crazy enough yet. The same night, my eyes are growing heavy. As soon as they shut, the scratching started again. Oh, fuck off, I shout, irritated at the loss of sleep I've been experiencing. The scratching intensifies following my cat's hissing. I sigh, sit up to look at the closet and stop dead in my tracks. Staring back at me was another face coming through a hole in my closet floor. It was a woman whose face was covered in dirt, and her eyes wide open stared straight into mine. She screeched an almost inhuman screech, pulling herself into my bedroom from the hole. I could see her bony arms grabbing everything as she crawled towards my bed. Her spine was visible through the thin cloth that covered her body, and her teeth were sharp. Sharper than most animal teeth I've seen. Her eyes stayed wide open, never leaving my face as she crawled slowly towards me. I was frozen in place. I quickly assessed what possible weapons I had in my room, but they were all far from the bed. The woman had reached the bed, and pulled herself up, her eyes still locked on me. As I backed away, I noticed another figure crawling out the closet as well. This time it was a bald, bony man. His teeth were the same, but his face had been painted black, only showing the whites of his eyes. Do it, he spoke firmly as he stood tall, his breathing quick and rapid. I could see his ribs extending with each inhale. The woman screeched once more, crawling quickly across the sheet. That's when a knock on the door startled them, causing them to rush back into the hole. I ran to the door to reveal my best friend standing behind it. He began telling me what he saw on the news, but I quickly cut him off to tell him what had just happened. He grabbed a metal bat sitting against my kitchen counter while I grabbed a knife, and we ran outside only to see almost 10 people crawling out from under my house. My best friend stood in their way, swinging constantly to keep them at bay while I called the cops. When the police arrived, they arrested all 10 of them, telling us that they were a local cult-type deal that thought they were vampires. They had been scoping out people's houses before eating them alive, drinking their blood to gain powers and please their elders. My best friend agreed with them, telling me that he came over as soon as he heard about it on the news. They had claimed 7 victims, 4 men, 3 young girls, before being caught tonight. Safe to say, whenever I hear scratching, I'm fucking running.